Can I say how weird of the word literature is?
Words, where are they, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most.
Alright,
Okay.
so basically you're gonna choose 20 words, and out of those 20 words is gonna be like the theme of your poem, and the words relate to the girls. So it's basically, this is how you choose the path.
Okay.
So with what you already know that, for example, Yuri likes like horror and all the
Yeah, Yuri's like
psychological.
Yuri's
shit.
like the serious girl, but
Yeah,
likes
shit.
the like mystery horror
Yeah.
like dark things.
Natsuki, it's the
Natsuki,
cute,
she likes the cute stuff. Sayori feels like she's
somewhere in the middle.
yeah, she feels like she's more like she likes like super upbeat stuff. And maybe the opposite of that, I'm not sure. She's kind of harder to read. But the other two are pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Natsuki's like the tsundere that is like hard on the outside, soft on the inside, likes cute things. But it's not like I like you or anything, Baka. So.
Yeah. So my question to you is, who's best girl so far?
That is the question for the ages. Who do I go for? That's interesting. Because I can cater my poem to one of them, right?
Yes, that's basically what this is about.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Okay, let's try picking some words, see how they react. So let's go childhood. I understand. Doki. I had to pick Doki Doki. IMAX, really? What's that? Oh yeah, that's her. Okay. Yeah, she's gonna be like the more adult-oriented, pure thing. Games, that's her. Joy, is her. Aura, okay. Puppy, there you go. Sunset, that's her. It's funny, I'm picking like pretty even right now.
Yeah, you're pretty even right now.
Smile, it's her. Funny. I think I'm gonna go for Natsuki on this one. So I'm gonna go cutie. I'm gonna try to pick like cute things. Chocolate? Okay, yeah. I just wanna see. Dream? Okay, I'll go with her. Cute, yeah, that's similar. Lust, okay. Hop, yeah, hop. Let's go. Rose.
Oh, no, that's Sayori. Alright.
Sugar? Okay. Rainbow. Sugars and rainbows. Okay. And lollipop and shiny? Okay. Alright. I think that worked out.
Alright. Hi again, Julx. Glad to see you didn't run away on us.
Nah, don't worry. Do I get to read what I write?
Know what you write, but you get to read what they wrote.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because it's just a mishmash of words. I was wondering how that turned out.
Yeah, no.
This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. While I'm back at the literature club, I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out.
Thanks for keeping your promise, Julx. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like, he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room.
Busted. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga.
Manga is literature.
Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Oh, she's not wrong.
Don't worry, guys. Julx always gives his best as long as he's having fun.
Oh.
He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable.
Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting.
It's like me.
And you almost set your house on fire once.
Okay, that's not like me.
Is it?
That was like you.
Wait.
Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come? You and Julx can become good friends too.
Sayori?
Hmm? ...
As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the work situation she just put me into.
Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori?
Me?
Not really.
Yeah, she's like very withdrawn, like has a lot of social anxiety. It's kind of cute.
Don't be shy. It's really nothing.
What is it?
Never mind. Sorry I made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I guess that means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what.
Is that so?
Okay, so he's not completely like blank. Like he knows how to handle this kind of situation.
Well, with Sayori as his best friend, I guess he has to.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm getting a clear read on Sayori now. She's like the clumsy, cheery friend, like childhood friend.
Yeah.
So she probably has a crush on the guys that I've seen forever.
Probably. I mean, that's the trope, right?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be.
Alright. Well, here.
Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book.
I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know...
Oh, she's forward. Okay.
Discuss it if you wanted.
This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book.
Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet.
Ugh.
I hear Natsuki utter an exasperated sigh from within the closet. She seems to be annoyed by something. I approach her in case she needs a hand. You looking for something in there?
Freaking Monica. She never puts my stuff back in the right spot. What's the point in keeping your collection organized if someone else is gonna mess it up? I like this girl that...
Natsuki slides a bunch of stacked books and boxes across the shelf. Manga.
You read manga, right?
Sometimes. Manga is one of those things where you can't admit you're really into until you figure out where the other person stands.
Lies.
How did you know, anyway?
I heard you bring it up at some point. Besides, it's kind of written on your face.
What's that supposed to mean?
You dirty, dirty weeb.
Yeah. I see. There's a lone volume of manga amidst a stack of various books on the side of one of the shelves. Curious, I pull it out of the stack.
There it is!
Natsuki snatches it out of my hand. She then turns to a box of manga and slips the volume right into the middle of the rest.
Ah, much better.
She likes to be organized.
Seeing a box set with one book missing is probably the most irritating sight in the world.
I know that feel. I get a closer look at the box set she's admiring. Parfait girls? It's a series I've never heard of in my life. That probably means it's either way out of my demographic, or it's simply terrible.
It's kind of like what would be like here.
Parfait girls?
Like Powerpuff Girls, maybe, or like Tokyo Mew Mew.
I don't know. From the title, I would imagine it's like a magical girl thing.
It's like Madoka Magica. that would
I would watch that.
Yeah, I would read that.
Okay.
If you're gonna judge, you can go do it through the glass on that door.
Oh snap! She points to the classroom door. Hey, I wasn't judging anything. I didn't even say anything.
It was the tone of your voice. But I'll tell you one thing, Julx. Consider this a lesson straight from the literature club. Don't judge a book by its cover. Asleep.
I mean, of course.
Okay. In fact,
Natsuki pulls out the first volume of Parfait Girls from the box.
I'm gonna show you exactly why.
She shoves the book right into my hands. Ah! I stare at the cover. It features 4 girls in colorful attire striking animated feminine poses. It's exceedingly moe.
Don't just stand there.
What? Natsuki grabs my arm and pulls me out of the closet. She then takes a seat against the wall beneath the windowsills. She pats on the ground next to her, signaling me to sit there. To sit there. Wouldn't chairs be more comfortable? I take my seat.
Chairs wouldn't work. We can't read at the same time like that.
Oh, she wants to read me. Why's that? I guess it's easier to be close together like this.
Don't just say that!
Getting the moves right away.
You make me feel weird about it.
Natsuki crosses her arms and scooches an inch away from me. Sorry, I didn't exactly expect to be sitting this close to her either. Not that I can say it's a particularly bad thing. I open the book. It's only a few seconds before Natsuki once again inches closer, reclaiming the additional space while she hopes I won't notice. I can feel her peering over my shoulder, much more eager to begin reading than I am.
Wow, how long has it been since I read the beginning?
You don't go back and flip through the older volumes every now and then?
Not really. Maybe sometimes after I already finished the series. Hey, are you paying attention?
I am, but nothing's really happened yet, so I can talk at the same time. It looks like it's about a bunch of friends in high school. Typical slice of life affair. I kinda grew out of these since it's rare for the writing to be entertaining enough to make up for the lack of plot.
Lies. Planad. Toradora.
So, what should I expect from this? Is there going to be a plot?
Well, obviously. Think I would enjoy something that I didn't have a plot? I mean, well, I guess I know what you're saying. A lot of the beginning is simply about simple things. Like, there's a really funny chapter where they're obsessed with a guy at the ice cream shop. But that just helps you get to know the characters. And besides, it's still entertaining. But later on, there's all kinds of drama. Like when they get into all their backstories and some of the romance starts to happen. That's really what makes it so good. There's so many touching parts.
Ah, is that so? It sounds like you really know what you're talking about. Maybe I underestimated you.
Hey, wait. What's that supposed to mean?
What? Natsuki gives me a little shove. I just meant that I haven't yet seen you at your full power.
Good save.
This chapter seems like it's about baking. This is just a guess, but is there a lot of baking in this manga?
Well,
Natsuki pauses for a moment, as if she doesn't want to admit something.
Yeah. Why does that matter?
It doesn't, I was just curious. Since you enjoy baking too, right?
That's just a coincidence. I just happened to get into baking around the same time I got this manga. Like, how would I ever get into anything just because of anything because it's in a manga? I feel bad for anyone that's impressionable.
Definitely not a coincidence. I guess that explains Natsuki's interest in baking. Still, of all the hobbies to pick up from manga, that's definitely one of the better ones. Not to mention she's really good at it, so who am I to judge?
I mean, she's not dressing around like...
Ah, she's cute, look at that.
Eee. Think you can right click to like see the whole thing?
Did I? Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's like wallpaper quality. Yeah, that's good. Kind of nice. We read on for a few more minutes. I finished a couple of chapters at this point. Are you sure this isn't boring for you?
It's not.
Even though you're just watching me read?
Well, I'm fine with that.
If you say so. I guess it's fun sharing something you like with someone else. I always get excited when I convince any of my friends to pick up a series I enjoy. You know what I mean? Hmm? You don't? Ah, she had very nice.
That's not... Well, I wouldn't really know.
What do you mean? Don't you share your manga with your friends?
Could you not rub it in? Jeez.
Ah, sorry.
Aw, she's a loner.
Yeah, she's a loner.
Like I could ever get my friends to read this. They just think manga's for kids. I can't even bring it up without them being all like, eh? You still haven't grown out of that yet? Makes me want to punch them in the face.
I know how that feels. Ah, I know those kinds of people. Honestly, it takes a lot of effort to find friends who don't judge. Maybe much less friends who are also into it. I'm already kind of a loser, so I guess I gravitate towards the other losers over time. But it's probably harder for someone like you. Okay.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate.
Wait, which part?
I mean, I feel like I can't even keep it in my own room. I don't even know what my dad would do if he found this. At least it's safe here in the club room. Except Monica's kind of a jerk about it. Oh, I just can't win, can I?
Well, it paid off in the end, didn't it? I mean, here I am, reading it.
Well, it's not like that solves any of my problems.
No, it doesn't. Maybe. But at least you're enjoying yourself, right?
So... Jeez, that's enough. Are you gonna keep reading or what?
Yeah. I flipped the page. Suddenly, Natsuki starts laughing.
I'm not gonna laugh. Yeah, there you go.
You laugh.
Yay! I totally forgot that happens.
Natsuki puts her finger on one of the panels.
Minoru is my favorite character. You always feel a little bad for her since she's unlucky. But it gets especially bad when... I shouldn't be talking about that yet. Just finish this chapter.